Good morning, welcome to Anything Is Possible. Bear with me, guys. We just pulled into the spot. Took me an hour, a little over an hour to get to the spot. And I think we'll have open water here, which we haven't fished in quite a bit. Real hard time of year around me because everything's frozen, but not thick enough to safely ice fish. So bear with me, let me get rolling as fast as I can and we'll get down to the spot. We got wind. Hopefully it'll be all right. We'll hope for the best. Hopefully we have signal. This is the real, the reality, I guess. Be right back. Today I'm gonna try to get on some perch, try to get on some crappie, and whatever else wants to play in the spillway. We got a spillway here. Hey Danny. Yeah, they gave me a YouTube channel. Kendra, what's going on? Good morning to y'all. My car is kind of a symbol of how fishing is right now. Saltwater, ice fishing, and spillway. It's got everything. I don't think I'll need my gloves. I got a bucket. Take 2 rods. Let's see if I can get the windsock on this thing. This windsock covers up the cat. I don't understand how it's supposed to work. Okay. Now I can't touch the chat. All messages. Alright, Slab, what's going on, buddy? Minnows. Got some minnows left. I don't think I'm going to keep anything today. So I got to go to work right after this and I don't have a lot of time. It's such a long drive. Will, I'm not far from you, buddy. I'll turn the camera. You might know where I'm at. You might recognize this place. I was driving down here thinking, man, I think I'm close to Will. I could be wrong. Okay, welcome. Sounds like Cat and Jack's also in the house. Morning, Cat. Well, we're gonna go under this lake on the spillway. Obviously the lake is frozen. I don't think it's frozen thick enough to walk on or fish on. Temps are gonna be in the 50s. Maybe, Slab. Maybe. My windsock might be my underwear, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good spot when it's not frozen. The spillway can, I don't know, it might be 50 people down there, might be nobody. I really don't know. It's kind of a shot in the dark. It's kind of remembering. I don't keep a fishing log anymore, but I used to. And all these like local spillway, well, they're not really local, they're all hour drives from me. There's like the only spots to really hit this time of year, unless you want to do trout fishing, which you can't do with a signal, because everywhere I catch wild trout, I have no cell phone service, so that doesn't work too well. Birds are here, that's a good sign. It's a real good sign. Seagulls. Oh, this bucket's killing me. Hey Paul, welcome in. Pop, welcome in. Brad, good morning. Making our way down to the spot here. I made the mistake of not bringing a jacket because it was supposed to be 50 degrees. Let me tell you, It's a little chilly. That's where we're going. Hope I didn't drive here for nothing. This is a pretty steep bank. Three. Oh, Sue. We've had a lot of that lately, and we're getting snow tomorrow, but today and yesterday, almost 50 degrees. Get down this hill. Lots of deer poop here. Hey, Jerry, Jamaican fishing. What's going on, bud? Oh, man. Bucket's cutting into my hand fierce. I didn't even bring gloves today. This ground is still frozen solid. I'm sick of my words being changed to make me look stupid. I corrected this comment twice. I'm rage quitting YouTube. You spelled YouTube wrong. Thought I'd point that out. Gosh darn. I guess I've been carrying this bucket with gloves lately. I know this looks just like the other spot we were fishing, but it's definitely a different spot. Looks exactly like the other spot. There's a buddy gray herring. That's good. I don't know which side I want to be on. Let's go on this side, I guess. This is a much better spot to do it live than the last spillway. I might not even get hurt today. About the wind though. Which way is it coming? You know what? Let's go on the other side. Might be less wind. Walk on those. Better go around. That's the spillway. This is all the water. Ooh, that stinks. I don't know if I'd eat a fish out of there anyway. That's better. Yeah, we're fishing Pennsylvania, almost in New Jersey. Right now I'm trying to find a spot that I have access to the fish, but also maybe out of the wind. We've been ice fishing for like the last 3 weeks, so hard to find open water. The spillways are a good way to do that. Find the spillway and usually be all right. Ouch. Whew. Okay, guys. Finally in position here. Let's drop that a little bit. A little bit of glare. I want to give you a view of the water. Start with a minnow. We got minnows. Let's start with them. Hope everyone's having a good day. Cat, there's Cat. Good morning, Cat. Not a lot of flow. I thought we'd be flowing a little bit more than this. Just throwing a minnow with a little jig head right now. See if there's anything bigger hanging out in here. And we'll put little pieces of worm on. Should be crappie in here, and there should be yellow perch. I probably should put a bobber on this. This guy's just swimming all over. Get a bobber. Let's sit out there, and what I'll do is I'll rig up the other rod so we have 2 rods out. That sounds like a good idea to me. I want to keep them off the bottom. I don't want them getting all snagged out there. So I just got one of these little trout magnet bobbers. How's the picture here, guys? Let me know in the comments or in the chat how the picture looks. He's getting chased out there for sure. I don't know if you guys can see that bobber, but he's going crazy. Alright, let me get the battery pack in. I got a second rod, so what I want to do is throw a minnow out, put it on the bottom, and then jig a worm out there at the same time. Let me get the, well, I can't do the battery pack with the sock on. Geez, that stinks. We'll run it for about an hour, and then I'll have to remove the windsock. Awesome, thank you. Now we just need fish, right? Okay. 14 folks in the house. Appreciate you guys. Feels weird not to be ice fishing, but I didn't want to wear shorts on the ice. Shorts and ice is not a good combo. And that's what I would have had to do over at the pond. And tomorrow we're getting 3 to 5 inches of snow. Go figure. Crazy world. I'm going to move down the creek later too, if I don't have any luck here. There's a spot downstream that I do really good at too, but this is deeper. I think the bigger fish would be here if they're here, so I'm going to start here. Good morning, Skeeter. Tomcat Josh, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing good. Skeeter, sorry I missed your live, buddy. I actually slept in. I don't sleep in often, but I slept in today. My older boy's sick, so I think I'm fighting something. I haven't felt quite right in a couple days. But no way I'm not getting out here 50-degree weather. I'm going to get some vitamin D from that sun today and sit out here and don't care if I catch anything or not. But I'll try my best for you. And I got to work tonight again, so I can't really. I wanted to get a bucket of crappie here, perch, but by the time I get home, I'll have to turn around and go right to work. Okay. Now, where'd this minnow go? Swam away. sit there. So in this one, just got a trout magnet jig, 1/164th with a red worm. It's an active minnow. I think he's getting chased for sure. Let's get out in the middle here and try that. Rude and Zero is in. Good morning to you both. Oh, I had a nibble. I had a nibble. I had a nibble, guys. Might throw a float on this in a minute, but right out in the middle where the current is. I can see the line jumping, so it's probably yellow perch. There he is. Got him. Fight! You gotta fight, dude. All right, it's not my best work, but it's a start. Little bluegill here. It's a fish, guys. He might be a ballet dancer or one of those line artists, trapeze artists. Okay. Hey, Maria. Yeah, he's a cute fish. MVP in the house. Good morning, Mike. Gotta ask, what's the weather out there, Mike? Oh, look at this. Look at these two jokers right there, trying to steal my fishing spot. Get your own spot, dude. Trying to steal my spot. Okay, glad I bought the 2 boxes of worms. I might be flying through worms today. Keeping it real simple today. Real simple. Skunk is off the board. Yep. Hey, Jose. So many awesome channels in here. Make sure you guys connect around. Not bad for government work. I missed that conversation. He actually fought really hard. Must be a little bit warmer here. There's Travis. Yeah, we're from Philadelphia area, so we're all fired up for the Super Bowl this weekend. I'm going to be a busy man tonight because our shipments are starting to come in. We get a lot of fish in today. A lot of stuff starting to come in for the Super Bowl. Still cold down there, Jose? Hey, Backtrack's in the house. Backtrack hooligans, good to see you. We just finally warmed up. We got like 50 degrees today here. It's crazy warm. I still have my ice jack in my car. That's how crazy the weather is. I was going to go catfishing today. Bob Stepson, say hi. Doctor's appointment. All right, Tammy, have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. You guys see? Yeah, let me sneak over here for a cast. Had one right there. Let me move this rod over there. Take the bobber off. Really impossible to watch a bobber while you're live. Throw that puppy over there. Let me put a bell on it. We will fish down here at the worm. Put the bobber on the worm. I don't know if you guys can see, yeah, you can see that rod in the background a little bit. Oh, $5, Tammy, thank you. Appreciate that, Tammy. Thank you so much. Put it towards the gas today. No worries. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Paul. PA Brew News Beer Channel in the house. Didn't seem like, did that slide on me? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. That's not enough. That's better. Just do that to me. Alright, got the bobber out there. She meant to send that to you? Oh, that's too bad. I keep it now. Got a big buffalo down on the river yesterday, down on the river, but I'm out of them. Man, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Comes the wind. Hey, Anthony, good morning to you. It's getting hit. It's getting hit. Got to do better than that, though. I mean, that's a pretty weak hit. Pretty weak hit. Trying to remember which side I will go down on to fish the other spots. But we'll spend a little bit of time here before we move. There's a little current right there. I'm going to put the bobber right in the current, see if anything's holding there. That's where it would kind of suck all the food from this pond, this little circle would get sucked through a narrow spot right here. So if I was a fish that was hungry, I'd hold right there. Look out. Oh no, another pricker tray hooked. I'll be right back. I gotta shave this tree. I was talking about this on my last lives. I mean, this is the worst tree I've ever seen. This thing is just brutal. I don't know what it is, but I hate it with a vengeance. You gotta set somewhere where you don't fall over. Forget getting your rod back. Horrible. Horrible. I did it. All right, good Lord, that's a mess. What a mess. Demon tree. All right. Amateur. Told you, I'm not used to casting. I've been on the ice too long. This casting's hard. I'm gonna let it fall, and then I'm gonna just jig it in real slow and cover water. I really thought this would be deeper. Oh no, don't do this. I don't have that many jigs with me. Maybe I'll put another worm on the other rod and sit that out there. They don't seem to like the minnow today. Try to get you guys, there you go, on a little bit of an angle. See if there's anything in there. Yep, there is. Definitely had a hit in there. We got another angler coming down with us. Definitely getting hit in there. I don't know why I'm not hooking up. How you doing? Looks like he's jigging right through the fence up there. Not sure if that's allowed or not. There's no trespassing sign up there. Oh, I think chat froze. Rod Raptor, welcome, welcome. If he starts catching them up there, we'll go do what he's doing. I just didn't know you were allowed up there. Just move you guys closer because I want to climb over the side. I think they're up in this tunnel. Somehow caught the wall. I don't know how that went up on the wall like that. Oh, Rod, thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, I totally missed that. $5. I appreciate it. I see it up there now. Yeah, we'll put you in the drawing this month. Steel City Fishing's in the house. Matthew, I missed all you guys. I'm sorry. Man, stupid chat. Sometimes it freezes up like this, and then if you check too much, you get depressed because nobody's there. You missed my $5 super sticker. I got it. Thank you so much. Not being very patient today. I don't know. I think I just saw one. I haven't seen a fish in the water since fall. I could have sworn I just saw a fish swim by. I have a bad experience of this place. We were here one time and people were back here with sabiki rods just snagging fish left and right. So it's not my favorite place to go, to be honest with you. But not a lot of places to go this time of year. Just gonna give them more time, let it sit there a little bit longer. Eco, what's going on, buddy? They're definitely nibbling. They're definitely nibbling. They're here. I don't even know if I'll be able to fish down there. It looks so low. Definitely an active minnow. I don't know if you can see that line, but it's definitely dancing out there. What's going on, Eco? You know where I am, Eco? You might. Had to get on 95, had to get on the turnpike, come down towards Philly, just to get some open water. Welcome in, Schuylkill River Flatheads. Let me wrench you up. I'm hoping the flatheads wake up soon. I'm wanting to get out after them. I might go for channels in a couple days. Well, we'll see what the snow does tomorrow. Might get down in the brackish water. Gone fishing with Ed. Just one bluegill so far. That is a mod. Standard mod. Oh my God, what is this? It's embarrassing. I didn't even feel him. A little yellow perch. Yeah, and he's got some type of fungus. He's got little black dots all over him. That's not good. Definitely not eating anything out of here. Little yellow. He doesn't even look good. He looks mopey. Looks a little mopey, doesn't he? Just like he has a bad case of the Mondays. Yeah, that's probably what's out there. A whole bunch of those guys just nibbling away. I'll probably put a worm on the other one and take the minnow off and just double our chances. I was hoping I could get some nice crappie sitting out there, but I think the locals ate all the crappie, to be honest with you. I don't seem to be able to catch any. I was going to go there today, but I had heard it. They had no ice fishing signs all over it, so I think I don't think it's 8 inches anymore. I didn't want to drive over there and take the chance, but I was talking to somebody on Fish Brain last night, and he said they had signs, danger thin ice, all over the bridge that I usually go to. You know where I was, where you fished. Broke that one, lost that jig. Get rid of this minnow and put a worm on this one, and then I'll retie the other one. This minnow is about the size of the fish we just caught. So one perch, one bluegill so far. Yep. Ice season is coming to a quick end. We might go travel north this weekend before I clean the ice shack and put it away for the year. We'll see. Hey, good morning, Phoenix. Welcome in. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time of year. I'll be in Florida soon. For 2 weeks, we're driving to Florida. We're getting hit right here. There he is. Fish on. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Look at this one. Where's Slab? Slab, I did it. I caught a crappie. It's a white crappie too. Out here, slaying Slabby. Look at that. Man, what a beaut. Little white crappie. Here, Coops, welcome in, buddy. Thank you, Eco. If I had like 8-foot arms, I could have held it out better and made it look, you know, acceptable. No wonder I'm getting taps. This is crazy. They're that little. For the, I do need to lose a few pounds. Maybe I'll fry that one up. That's crazy. So that's 3 fish, 3 species. Let's see if I can get this other rod re-rigged. That's going again. Alright, let me get another jig out and I want 2 rods going. Since these are such monsters we're dealing with. Brendan, back in the house. Delia, I've lost 35 pounds. All I'm going to say is cardio is key. Awesome, that's good. Yep, cardio is awesome way to lose weight. I get a pretty good workout at work. But yeah, for me, I'm a retired athlete, so for me, I'm used to eating 15,000 calories a day, so trying to learn how to eat like a normal person is not easy. But we'll get there. But thank you for joining us. Izzy's in. Awesome to see you guys. I'll stick with my trout magnet, like 4 hours and catch nothing, so I get no calories in. NJ! NJ, I'm probably close to you, bro. This was an hour drive, man. Hour drive to find water. It's a tail out from a nasty lake, almost in New Jersey. But we caught 3 fish and 3 species. Now you might need to zoom in on it because it's so small, but it was a fish. Had fins and everything, man. You ice fishing today? I just can't bring myself to ice fish with shorts on. I don't know. Doesn't seem right. Fishy things, what's up? Let me get you around. Just seen you around. Appreciate you coming in. We're down, I don't know, I want to say like Neshaminy. That is a mod. Standard mod. And there's so much construction, I didn't really know where I was. Driving down the turnpike, going towards Philly. I want to say Neshaminy area. Ambroy Nanez. Salute, my friend. Salute. 30-mile runs today. I'm telling you, man, if you had that shack and you had a spot to go, it's my favorite. Ice fishing is my favorite thing to do. But boy, I miss casting though. It's nice to get out here. Yeah, the other reason I'm kind of protected here, I think. Famous last words. So, figured I'd pop down here. See what we can catch. I'm going to travel downstream around another 15 minutes. I'm going to start moving downstream, see what we can get into. It's not the most exciting type of fishing today. Dingman's okay. Yeah, gotcha. You're actually, so you're not that far from like Lee Height and just straight east probably. Army Mom, welcome in. I got my, let's call it a windsock on the bottom of my phone, so I can hardly see chat till it comes up. Mandy's Candy's in the house. Greetings, good morning to you. Cast this thing. Put one out there, I guess. I think the bell is just going to get in the way, to be honest with you. Tired of fishing for little fish. I'm ready to go after some giant flatheads. Hey Lisa, good morning to you. There we go. One's playing on this guy right here. Probably another stellar 5-inch fish. Just put that barrel. Put you guys a little back this way. Maybe not. I should have left it. Why am I playing around with the phone? A little carp fishing the other day just to feel a big fish on the line. Man, as soon as we have open water, hey nobody, as soon as we have open water, that's, you know, up where I am, I'm going after some of those carp for sure. River carp and channel cats. Hopefully this week, I don't know. I think I have a spot. There's a lot of ice on the edge, so I might have to go out with like a hatchet and break the first 10 feet of ice out. I'm putting the bell away. These fish aren't even big enough to ring the bell. Here we go. There he is, fish on one. Another butte. Actually, that's an eater, but he's going back today. Another yellow perch, guys. And this one looks healthier. Yeah, that's a healthy one. We could eat this one if we wanted to. Shut your... There we go. He looks much healthier. You see how erect he is? His fins are got a lot more color in them. He looks good. Burrito. You can make a burrito fish taco out of this right here. And boy, let me I don't know how to pronounce that name. I suck at pronunciations. Let me add you as a rent. Give you standard reg. All right, this one's going back. That's a yellow perch, one of the greatest eating fish around for freshwater. They taste like walleye. So. I got to go right to work today, Eco, or I'd be cooking him up. Two worms seem to be key. Really got to line watch these guys. There we go again. Oh dang, that felt big. That one felt bigger. Screwed that up. Get the bucket over here, get a better setup here. Bear with me. Getting fired up now. Need a little bit of slack so you can see the line get pulled. Let's see, Bob, I know you hunt a lot. I forgot if you have a sausage mission, but I heard you grind carp meat, not the ribs. You can make great burgers out of them. The bones just get crushed. I will definitely do that. I do have a meat grinder, yep. One's on this rod. I'm just going to wait until he cools again and I'll hopefully catch him. There he is. Got him. Another yellow. Number 5. These are a lot more fun when you're yanking them out your ice hole. But hey, at least we're catching. Another yellow right there. Hey Tara, West Virginia. Yo, fishing with Steve. What's going on, brother? Let's go birds, baby. Let's go birds. Feel the energy this week, man. Everybody around town. All fired up. Guys are tricky. You really have to be careful. Can't wait for Sunday. It's going to be awesome. I'll be working, but it's going to be fun even at work. Did you find catfishing is better in the dark? We only have Wells catfish in the UK. Hey, Curbside. I do better at night for sure. But I fish primarily for channel cats. And they'll bite during the day. But flathead I almost never catch during the day. Now, I don't have blues, so I can't really speak for blues. I've never really targeted blue cats, but I would say flatties are definitely nighttime feeders. But the best time, I think, is right around sunrise and right around sunset. Like that first hour of darkness seems to be key. I just missed one, I guess, over here. See if he's still flying here. Sometimes you got to work your way through these little guys. Yeah, there's definitely spots like that, Eco. There you go. Oh, another dum-dum. Oh, he flipped off. That was a nicer crappie right there. These fish aren't right here. I mean, they're not even fighting. Really weird. Yeah, I think the one thing you got to remember with fishing is there's all kinds of general rules, but the thing that like the biggest variable is food. Like they'll break every rule, temperature, current. They'll break every rule for food. That was a nicer crappie that popped off. I don't know if you saw that. Whales eat birds. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know. They're big enough to eat whatever they want. Leaving the lines a little slack so I can see them get picked up. The wind doesn't help. It makes it a little trickier. Only catch a few a year. Yeah, they are a lot of fun. They eat ducks, everything they can fit in their mouths. Wild. That is wild. Yeah, they're definitely really slow here. I thought maybe the warm air would have them fired up, but we got 6 or 7. At least we're catching fish. There's one. Oh. What happened there? I was snagged on a line that had a fish. I could feel him tugging. That sucks. Yeah, I could feel that thing. I could feel him tugging out there. Let's go 3 worms. Swimming towards me with it. Missed him. In Spain, Wells catfish have been caught just over 250 pounds. That's crazy. Carp Warrior, what's going on? We were just talking about carp fishing. Thanks for coming in here. We replace this 2 fish. Wish we had a place to... Oh, dang, right at my feet. These are spillways. They're at the bottom of a lot of the reservoirs in the States. So where that water drains out, a lot of times they drain out of the bottom. So the water's warmer that's coming out of them than the air temp, and they just are like a good spot for feeding. James Edwards, thanks for coming in here. Yeah. We've got 6 or 7. We got 3 different species. We've caught white crappie, bluegill, and yellow perch so far. It's winter time here, so the key is detecting these little little tiny taps. They're not really fighting hard. We're hitting hard. But they're definitely starting to wake up. We've been ice fishing for the last 3 weeks, so it's nice to be casting again. Oh, you missed a white crappie, Slab. It was a huge one, man. Huge. Nice bass on a farm pond. Awesome. Where are you from, James? What part of the world? We've done good. We've done pretty good this year on bass. Oh, that was a nice hit. We got 2 that were like, 3 pounds plus through the ice. How did I miss that? Man. Man, I'm missing them left and right. I probably should just go down to one rod. What is it's so hard to read chat with the glare. Unlimited RC. Any fish. What is going on? Good to see you, buddy. North Carolina. Sweet. This rod's going again. I'll be down there soon. I'll be down there in 2 weeks. Let me play with it first before I set it like an idiot. Let's put this rod down, take a deep breath, and fish with one rod, because I've literally just missed like 6 in a row. Old Seymour Butts got kicked out. Oh, man. Old Seymour Butts. I'm going to miss a fish. Britain's in. Welcome in. Going again today. My old lady's in a decent mood. All right, that gets you a wrench. Yeah. Amanda Hug and Kiss will be in shortly, yeah. Just getting off the phone from The Simpsons. I miss Amanda Hug and Kiss. I need Amanda Hug and Kiss. Oh my God, The Simpsons are classic. Same rock. I'm going to break off again. There's that jig. Blowing through jigs quick here. Not good. Oh, good. I did bring I was starting to worry I didn't bring my other tackle. I was going to say, man, I'm down to one jig. That would not be very smart. Strip down a layer here. I seem to be having fun. That's always my goal when I go fishing. You have to. You have to have fun. You can't fish for trophies every day, but you never know when it's going to happen. So you just go out and enjoy your time and spend as much time out as you can. And eventually you're going to get lucky. Just sold my first piece of ice hole merch. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, All Things Country has some pretty cool merch up. You know, if you're a big fan of ice holes, go check it out. You might have a shirt you want to pick up. Trying to dodge that snag out there. Yeah, they might, unlimited. They might. Let me wrench you up. You've been in hanging for a while here, so you can connect around. Appreciate you coming in. 18 in. Do we really have 18 in? I feel like it said 18 the entire time. Something doesn't seem right with YouTube today. Oh, dang. What's that one? Might have stripped me. I'll give him another minute. 18 slabs. I appreciate you guys. Here we go. Clarks, I just got you with a wrench. Welcome to the channel. Most time the catch a monster comes out of nowhere. It surprises me. When carp fishing, 40 pound. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've caught a lot of channel cats on my dough baits that I use for carp. And I caught my PB flathead on a piece of corn. You never know. I'm going to get him this time. I'm going to focus and get a fish in here for you. I know there's a bigger one right out here, so let's see if I can get him. Let him take it. Let him eat it. He's probably like 2 inches. I can't get him to hook. Slab has caught dinosaurs. Awesome, James. Yeah, you guys are newer to the channel. Leave a comment on one of my videos and I'll make sure I connect back to you. What kind of bird is that? An enormous bird just flew through the woods. I wonder if that was an eagle. Comes around, I'll put the camera on him. We got to fish the snag. They're all in the snag. Oh, bowfins are wild. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. I'm actually, soon I might make my move on a spot that's got snakehead and bowfin. Oh, just missed one. You got to wait till it warms up for the snakehead. I don't know if the bowfin, I don't know that much about them, Slab. Do bowfin, are they still warm water like snakehead, or do they like the cooler water? Stripped again. Snakeheads, you know, you really can only catch them around here in like July, and they're really, they really like that warm water. That's one of their seabirds. I know with the sound of that. forget what they're called. Maybe 3 worms is too much for these fish. Let's go up there. I caught a 200-pound sturgeon. That's awesome, fishy things. Holy cow. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys sub to me, leave a comment. I'll make sure I connect back to you. I appreciate it. I'm on YouTube full time, so I definitely make sure I support those who support me. Who's that down there? Hey, Paul, welcome in, buddy. So hard to read blue in the sun. I may rig that other rod up again. Let's cast this out and we'll rig up the other one. Get a hook. How many more jigs? I know it's going to go as soon as I walk away. Yep. Yep. Never fails. I want a jig for them, but they just seem like they're so slow. You just have to let it sit. Curtis, welcome in. There's Dog and I Outdoors. Finally sorted steroid injections. We're good to get out fishing. Awesome. That's good news, Paul. White sturgeon or bust. There he is. That's a good one. Well, it might not exactly be a good one, but it's a fish. I think that's Yogi in there. Yogi, appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. We got a little yellow, and we're going to let him go in a second. I'm just going to take his picture real quick. Come on, bud. Yellow perch right there. One of the prettier fish and one of the better tasting fish, but this one's going back. He slammed. I thought he was bigger than that. Michael Chavez. Told you I am the worst at pronouncing names. Let me wrench you up, buddy. Thanks for coming in here. Appreciate that. We've got $2 from Just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement. I appreciate that. Fishing full-time on YouTube fun. It's not easy. Definitely got to eat a lot of fish. Got a leaf tornado behind me here. Where were we? Where did we catch him? Over there? There's a little gray heron coming up. Great heron. Yeah, the yellows are delicious. Fish tank size. We got enough fish tanks. In a certain river far, far away. Been 25 plus years. I tried catfishing for the first time a couple days ago. So nice. Wow, it's so nice. Better tasting than cod. What kind of catfish was that? I wonder. There's some. We have channels. We have blues. We have flatheads. The blue cats, to me, are the best tasting cats that we have. But there he is. Oh, tank. A tank of a yellow. For this spot, anyway. Okay. Open up, buddy. Get your picture taken. This one's a little fighter right there. Yellow perch. I caught the only crappie out of here already. I'm not sure, sold as Bassa. I'll have to look that up. Bassa. King Killer, what's going on? Yeah, I think we're close to double digits. We're trying to fish like for real, water instead of ice. Yeah, they're making them famous. My local bait shop was closed today, and I'm almost out of jigs, so I might have to rig up something in a minute if I break this one off. We got bluegill, yellow perch, and white crappie so far. I'm playing right now. Up to 684 subs, very good. How can that even be a thing? When you fish every day and you're as good as I am at catching trees and rocks, they go fast. I mean, I lost 4 today. Everybody using like fire line and crap out here to catch 2-inch fish, and then they break off, and every time you hook it, it's like a rope out there with 3 of my jigs on it. They should cap it at 4 pounds of fluoro. You can't catch these with 4 pounds. You shouldn't be fishing here. Or Trilene. Trilene's a great mono company. Right, Slab? That's his brand. You must be giving too many. You must be giving too many. I do give a lot away. But I'm pretty much out of Dave's. I usually give Dave's away. If I see a kid out fishing, I'll give him some of Dave's jigs for sure. My Walmart only sells the packs of trout magnets with like 2 trout magnets in it. So when I go upstate, there's one up there for like $2 you can get 10 jigs. So I need to go there. I just need to order them, I guess, on Amazon. I probably have 100 laying in the basement. I just have to, organize my crap. Take a day off from fishing and organize. But haven't had a day off in about 50 days, so that ain't happening anytime soon either. On my mind is Florida right now. We got to start packing up for Florida. Figuring out what fish we're going to target and how to catch them and what I need for gear for that stuff. 1,000 circle hooks. Yeah, I'm the same way. You see, I'm jigging most days. That's my preferred method. There's that line. That's what I'm talking about. You see that line out there? Ridiculous. I'm going to lose this jig. It's like they're saltwater fishing out here. There's another one. Okay. Now I got to dig through my tackle box. Like look at the line that's out there. This is like ridiculous. Amateur day. Let me check my pockets, see if I got any laying around. Might make it a quick day today. I know I got more in my car, I just didn't grab the right box, apparently. Could probably rig something out of that. I do have a few things. I got this lure. The shop gave me this little thing, so I can take that and use that jig head. But I'm going to actually cast this thing around, see if I can get him to bite it first. Feels a little heavy. Don R's in the house. You can use 30-pound braid if you're going after pike, but there's nothing big in this spot. Crazy. The eyelet's got like paint over it, so I just have to get the paint off the hole here, and we'll get this guy out. 21 folks in the house, 62 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. It's nice out here. Shorts weather. You know it's warm when the breeze doesn't even feel cold. Warmest day of the year so far. I don't know which rod I want to use. So I'll use this one. I gotta hook the battery up. It's gonna be a quick live if I don't hook the battery up. Man. Come on. Must be a little bit of paint still in that hole. Trying to get the line to go through it. There we go, we got it. We got it. Nope, we don't got it. Thought I got it. Got it, don't got it. I got it. What do you think, one cast and it breaks right off? Check out this dude. I grew up poor, literally stuck in. Yeah, that's good memories there, James. We do that a good bit in spring after opening day of trout. Everybody hooks the trees with all their lures. Alrighty. Funny looking birds. Alright, gonna throw this guy out. Let me see what this action looks like. Yeah, it actually looks good vertically jigging. Its tail is really funky. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be like a paddle tail, but it's not. If you just let it sit there, it looks pretty darn good. Hey, when that happens, Paul. Freaking awesome. Welcome in. Have a nice little multi-species going today. 3 different species of fish. Nothing big yet, but I really wanted to catch one with this, but I'll probably end up taking this jig off, putting a worm. Oh, that might have been one. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a couple minutes. They're just not real active, so they're better off eating a worm sitting there. One cast along the tail of this pocket here. It looks like a trout magnet with a little more aggressive moving. The tail really flaps around. I mean, it definitely moves more than a trout magnet does, but I don't know if that's a good thing. Trout magnet's deadly. I have a feeling these are designed for fishermen. And you're like, wow, look at that thing move. But it's not the fact that it's moving. The trout magnets, because almost like they vibrate a little bit, and that seems to be, you know, what turns these fish into biting. I sight fish with pickerel a lot upstate in clear water. And there's something deadly about the trout magnet setup, as simple as it is. All right. I hooked that dang snag again. I might go swimming. Let's go up there, away from the snag. Playing with it. My worms are trying to escape. No escape for you worms. Is that Gigi? Mrs. Gigi in the house. Welcome in. We might be walking the bank looking for jigs in a minute. Keep missing them. See, already we're not catching as much with this jig. There's such a slight difference between this and the trout magnet. It's a little bit heavier. Try to keep it family friendly on here. You don't need to lock out or time out anybody, but just try to watch the language a bit. We do have a lot of kids that watch, over 13, but under, you know, you don't want to be cursing like a pirate in front of them yet. He's got it in his mouth. Come on, baby. I'm trying to work my way around that snag without losing my last jig here. Let's go down here. See if we get something out of the bottom of this pocket again. The sun went in. It's getting cold. Set it and forget it. Sometimes I do that. I set it, and sometimes I play. The last couple times I set it early, he wasn't there, so. Especially the size of these yellows. They're just hanging onto the worm. Like that one. Like that one. All I do is yank the worm out of its mouth. Grass. He doesn't want grass. He wants my worm. We're going to get one. We're going to get one. Swam all the way over here with it. I'm going to just give him slack line watch and then I'll set it when I see it move. That one's figured me out. I gotta catch a dumb one. That one's too smart for me. I tried to watch the line and hook it early, tried to let him take it. Can't figure him out. He's probably about an inch big though. That much I'm sure of. I think there's a whole bunch of little guys in here. Yeah, they're messing with me big time. 85 in San Antonio. It's almost, oh dang. No, back in the damn tree again. Oh no guys, I'm in that tree again, but way up there. You're gonna enjoy this, bouncer. Look at that nightmare. Okay, that thing is brutal. That thing has so many spikes on it. You screw up, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Bring an axe, yeah, man. That thing is. Go back and zoom in on it if you want to see what I'm dealing with. That thing is brutal. Randy, good morning, buddy. There he is. Got him. Ah, bluegill. He fought harder than the yellows and the crappie. Much harder. That's a hand. That nice one right there. Flamez in the house. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Finally a hookup. Yeah, he fought hard. Caught him right at the tail out. Go back there and try for another. Whoops. I'm new here. I'm new to fishing, guys. I haven't been casting a lot. Been working my 3-foot pole lately. Trying to get back into this casting thing here. Gotta give out Bank Fishing Adventures. Stacy, I gotta give him a shout out. He sent me that song that I put in the short this morning. I just thought it was hilarious. And I almost never use footage twice, but I had to. I had to go find a clip to put with that song before I forgot it. So I took the snippet of the song and just put it to one of my ice fishing videos. I thought it was funny. Slurped it up. 24 in, 68 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Where'd that sun go? I have to put my jacket back on if that sun doesn't come out. I'm a little further out this time. Let's bring it in a little bit. Oh no, not in the tree again. You gotta be kidding me. I'm in the same damn tree. I know, man. We're supposed to get 5 inches tomorrow. I think tomorrow. I gotta give you guys a look at this tree. I don't think you appreciate how nasty this tree is. And I know if the picture's gonna do it justice, it's not gonna zoom right, so forget it. Yeah, I'll be going through North Carolina. Oh, that was scary. I'm on my way to Florida. We're renting an RV and taking a family trip, fishing our way down to Florida. I think we leave February 21st. I just saw a story where they caught a great white right where we were going too, Pensacola. That's the good spot, but that's where I keep losing all my jigs. Let's get back out there. Not sure. Not sure. I've never been there, Mid-South. I just talking to friends, and that was what was recommended. So that's where we're aiming the RV. We're gonna hit the Gulf, and then we're gonna go east to the Atlantic on like by Amelia Island, and then we're going south. We're stopping in South Carolina to fish with Mom and Son's trained rail fans first. We'll spend 2 days there, I think. Here comes the sun. Feels good. Dang. Sneaky buggers. Nope, I have never I've been to Florida when I was like 12. Yeah, I haven't been down there in ages. I don't remember much. I was down there in 1984, Hurricane Bob. Drove down and had to evacuate. That was our vacation. Budreds. Is that how you say that? Budreds. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Rising Spot. Any girl give Insta. I don't know what that is. That's not English there, Rising Spot. You might want to retype that. Chapel Hill. Jonathan, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Eastern Sultan Flyers in. Welcome. Dang, he was right at my feet. Oh, he's off. Right at my feet. Hard to pay attention. These guys are fighting so lightly that I'm line watching more than I'm feeling them. If I feel them, it's usually too late. So I'm going to pay attention to my line and try to get this joker. Oh no, not the tree again. I gotta have a different angle or something. Caught 3 species and I've hooked this tree behind me twice. And I'm probably gonna hook it again, to be honest with you. I hope I'm not getting sick. Rising Spot, yellow perch, white crappie, and bluegill so far today. We've been ice fishing for the last 3 weeks. This is an hour drive. I wanted to hit some open water today because the ice isn't real safe. So we're at a spillway. So the water comes out of the lake, you know, from the bottom, so it's warm. So there's no ice right here. But not my favorite place to go. But we fish every day on the channel, so I will drive if need be to get on something for y'all. Luke Baker's in. Welcome in. There we go. That's right, King Killer. Oh, it's a good example of a bluegill here. You can't always see the blue on them. I don't know if you will with the camera, but it's a real bluish color to the top, like up on the loins of the fish there. Beautiful bluegill. Get him back. Yeah, good morning to you, Luke. I hope you're having a good day. There's probably bass in here. Who knows? That's the thing with the spillway. The minnows come out and they grow up in here. We caught a carp right over there at one time, like right at my feet. That was fun. You never know what you're going to get. They definitely are holding down here, which is good because there's, knock on wood, no snags over here. I'm down to my last jig. That's cool. Yeah, there's a pond that I fish up by my parents' place up in the Pocono Mountains. And they have pumpkin seeds up there that are like over a pound. They're enormous. Hey, Stink Bug, good morning to you. Let me introduce myself. I am from India. I am also a fishing lover, and it's night here. Alligator Gar is awesome ring spot. I will rent you up in a little bit if you hang out or drop a comment on some of my videos. I'll make sure I connect over to you. That's very cool. We have a few folks from India. One of my members is Ruckmo, Assam Ruckmo. And I think he's brought a few folks from India fishing community over to us. Man, he was swimming away with it. I didn't even know. You still on, buddy? What I need to do though is I need to pause and get the external battery hooked up before I lose the live. I'll be right back. Bear with me. I also brought my bologna sandwich with me. Where the heck's my battery? Lord. Thought somebody stole my battery. I'm about to get mad. Yo, King Killer. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Man, I got a lot of push-ups to do. I owed like 30 push-ups from 2 days ago. I've been fighting a cold, I guess. I don't know. Unlimited RC still hanging out. If it gets really noisy, let me know. I had the windsock on. I'm taking it off. Let's see how it goes. It's really hard to hook that up with the external battery the way it's shaped. Let's go up a little bit. Let's go. College student, fishing enthusiast. You've got great English. You speak better English, or type better English than most of us. I also have some aquarium 2 to 5 foot, which I keep. Awesome, yeah. I'm kind of an aquarium person too. Bouncing out now, anything. Have a good day. All right, King Killer. Appreciate you, buddy. Oops, I don't want to cast that. Snag heaven. Thanks for coming in here. Appreciate the $2, the $2.79. Owe you 3 push-ups for that, bro. King Killer catches some nice fish. I would love to get on the walleye. Just don't have a good population of them around here. I am on Instagram. Yeah, anything is possible on Instagram. You gonna bite or what? Definitely a lot of activity right here. Just have to hook them up. Before I leave, I definitely want to go down river or down creek too. I'd go down there sooner, but I know the one spot I really like, I can see it, and that's too shallow. So I'm thinking the lower spot that's also good is probably too shallow too. Have you ever heard of a devil's hitch? Is that for me, James? Welcome in here. I'm not sure what that is. Enlighten me. Be right back. Gotta feed my stomach. Ooh, come on. Oh man, so hard to reach out in these guys. Worm thieves. Just a bunch of worm thieves today is what they are. But we're catching. Drive an hour to catch some fish. It's a lot better than driving an hour to sit behind a desk. Kind of glad I'm not catching big ones though. I'd be upset that I don't have time to clean them. Because I love to eat these guys. Just too busy today. Get done here and I go right to work. And I gotta cut, I'm pretty sure we'll be cutting fish today. Cutting and packing fish and putting them on the shelves. The Super Bowl coming to Philly, it's gonna be busy. Well, not, you know, our team's in it. You guys are flying. Who are these guys? Greg Fartlander, welcome in. Carpin Suckers. Nothing but, okay, all right, Greg. Worms that got it. Yep. Yeah, we've caught 3 different species so far. Mr. Fartlander. Oh, I love the internet. I think 80% of these are Brad. That's my theory. Oh man, it's picking my nose. Literally picking my nose. Missed that one. I try to describe what I do for a living to some of the folks at my part-time job. And they're like, what? What? I don't know. We got, you know, Mr. Fartlander that comes in and watches me fish. Awesome ring spot. I appreciate you. Let me wrench you up. I'm going to make sure I stay in contact with you. Oh, jeez. Man. Missing them left and right now. Yeah, 30 people and 76 thumbs up. I appreciate you. It's not the time to ignore chat, but I really want to catch this fish. Keeps dogging me. He's not going to dog me this time. Going to have lightning reflex on him. Or you're going to hear a lot of cursing. He does this. He waits till I lose interest, and then I look away, and he hits it. Give it a little twitch. You get caught up. All right, have a good day, buddy. Get some rest. Devil's hitch is how I catch gar. Is that where you put like a piece of cloth on the hook and it gets all into their teeth? Like it helps hook up? Is that what that is, or is it not? Awesome. Got some new subs connecting around. Let me get James a wrench. Add as a mod, standard mod. Wrenched you up, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out. Let me catch this dang fish. This is usually what happens. You tool around like this and eventually a big carp smacks it or something you're not expecting. I know there's nice largemouths in here, and occasionally they will bite in winter. I should actually put a big minnow on that other hook and get that out there. Let's do that. I'm gonna rig up the other rod with a big size 1 and a big shiner. And I'm gonna toss that thing up in the drainage ditch there, just in case there's a big bass hanging out. No. No hook through the other. Interesting. Somebody's hitting the smileys. Ah, dang. That's that one. Big old J hook, bait holder hook. Throw a big shiner on there. Oh, I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. He's tempting me. He's tempting me. Might hand line that joker in. Backfired. Snagged over there now. Alright, let me get a minnow, get that thing going anyway. Any luck up there? I know they're all tiny. So tiny today. Okay. Broke that one. Let me re-rig something up here, guys. Give me a minute. 26 in, 78 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Don't have the size hook I want, but that will work. I think that'll work. We'll try. Maybe we'll catch something cool. Little spoon, like a size 4 hook. Just throw it around, throw some worms on it, see if we can get anything to bite it. I might throw a spinner, see if we can get anything to bite the spinner. Otherwise, head out. Nope, I don't even know where to catch a gar, James. I would love to catch that one on my trip to Florida. Hey, Back Mountain. Good to see you. I can't believe I came down here without my other jig box. I've got so much gear stuck in my ice shack right now. We'll give this a shot here, and then we'll travel the creek a little bit before we call it a day. See if we can get something downriver, downstream. Just throw it like this. We were slaying the trout on this thing. It's just like a spoon with a single hook off the back of it. Some miscellaneous creek up in the mountains one day slammed them on it. I need to put a weight on this guy. Got my stuff right here. Kidding me right now? Trying to stay positive, but I freaking hate spillways, man. Hate spillways. Let me throw a minnow. I'm gonna put a minnow on this guy. It's hanging right there. I'm just curious if there's something on it, like a catfish or something that went under that cement wall. It's up under the wall, so the lines, I didn't break it. I'm gonna let it sit there a minute, just in case it swims out. It kind of felt a little weird to me. It does feel like a frustrating day, even though I caught, like, you know, probably about 10 fish. They're just all small. They're not really fighting. And it was a stinking hour drive to get here. But it is nice. I know that sun's going to pop back out, and it's going to be nice. I'm just going to eat my bologna sandwich in a minute and smile. Hope for a fish. I should be able to find a small hook somewhere in here too. People leave so much trash, it's amazing. All right, what do you think? You think this will work? India here fishing very difficult because rivers contain same type of fish species like barbs or carp, so we don't have variety. It's nice we do have a big variety here. So, that'll wake you up, nobody. All right, let's see. I mean, I'm just gonna let it sit there. See if he picks it up. Eat my bologna sandwich while we wait. Yeah, Amazon. That's a... Oh, crap. Dang, did you see that hit? Holy cow, that was a good one. Always the sandwich. I don't have a float big enough. That thing's heavy. That was a good hit, man. That was a good hit right there. They're hitting it. They'll need a float on. He smoked it. I just missed him. I don't think I have a float big enough to hold this up. It's a pretty heavy jig. Spoon, it's a spoon. Even though it's short, it's real thick. Found it somewhere. Strip me. No, he didn't. Spoon's always good. A spoon looks like a dying fish, you know. I think it's one of the most underrated lures. Now, getting them to actually hook up on it's a different thing. They kind of nip at it, but it's good. It's a good bait. It's a good lure to use. On the search for smaller hooks. One box of worms gone. This chat froze. Yep, it froze. Spoons are good for ice cream. Coast Guard, Deep Rivers, Lee County. Man. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can just keep growing the channel and we can do more and more of these like Florida trips. And I want to spend more time with, my boys are getting older. They're at that age now where it's, we can travel a little bit. And that would be really cool to be able to, you know, hit the road for a couple weeks at a time, every once in a while. And just kind of take up people's invites basically and meet up with people and fish all around the country. I got it out. We throw a bunch of minnows on, or a bunch of worms on this hook. See if it works any better than that one, even though it's huge. It shouldn't work. By definition of fishing, this should not work. Just curious. This was getting hit. I want to try this big a hook. How small of a fish can we catch on how big of a hook? I'm in the United States. We're in Pennsylvania, east coast of the United States. Yeah, it's getting hit. We might catch something cool in here. We'll get something today. I was going to say I don't want to catch those little ones all day, but I kind of do. I'd gladly catch them all day long. But it does give us the opportunity to go after something bigger. That one's getting smoked. As soon as I put them down, every time. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, that one's gone. Now we're just down to the bass hooks. I know there's bass in here though. Nemish is in. Welcome back, Sri Lanka. Awesome. We've got, yeah, we're getting fish. We're getting fish. We just don't have the right gear now. That's all. Just don't have the right gear. I think I'm going to take a quick walk over in these bushes here because I see some line. I'm just going to see if I can get a smaller hook. I screwed up. Got an idea. How about a Joe's fly with a worm on it? Think that'll work? I think that'll work. Amateur hour. So if I gotta walk back to my car, I'm just gonna leave. It's not a short walk. So let's try this. I think this will actually work just fine. I think this will work really. Joe's flies are great little lures, and they've got tiny little hooks on them. They've got like a size 6 J hook with a little trailer treble hook that's even smaller. So it's definitely can catch some small fish. In the summer, I'll catch them right up. You know, I cast this and catch them, but right now they're just seem to only want stuff right on the bottom. And since I got line floating out there, I don't even want to cast it and retrieve it. So I think I'll just get a snag. Yeah, I definitely don't need glasses. Good Lord. 8 foot. Pull it off of the plus. Yeah. Who thinks this is going to work? See, type a 1 in chat if I can catch a fish on a worm hanging off a lure. Or 2 if I'm going to fail. I think that'll work. I think it's so light it's hard to cast. Colors look really good in the water. 3. Yeah, it's probably going to be 3. Hook the tree behind me or something. I'm getting like Kevin. My son tries all this crap. And it works more times than you would think, you know. Hey, that kid can catch a fish in the middle of a desert. Hey, worm, get back in there. Definitely gonna get hit right there. That's the spot. There he is. We got him. Spinner with a worm. Yeah, I can try to get this thing out. Okay, there he is. Where's the sun? The sun's kind of on a bad angle now. You must be behind, almost a fish. You're behind, Slab. Almost a fish. That's a fish. It's got fins and everything. Or are you just making fun of its size? Probably making fun of its size. Awesome, awesome, yeah. Nothing bad about pan-sized fish. You're lagging. Come on, little fish. That seems to be the bluegills are at the little wind. I'll wait for the wind. The bluegills seem to be down by the, the tail out of the pocket here. But they're fighting so much harder than the perch and the crappie are. I'll play with the bluegills. Got 23 in, 85 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. There's a new name, Wally Bama. Better than Connor 331. Catching bluegills, yellow perch, and crappie today. We've been ice fishing for 3 weeks, so ice was getting a little dangerous, and it's going to be super warm, so a lot of water on it, sloppy. So we drove for a, here we got a fish playing, for this spot here, just the bottom of a reservoir, basically. Biggest fish by weight would be 75-pound king salmon. It got like a 48-inch muskie. I guess over 50-pound flathead, and it bottomed out the 50-pound scale. Yeah, I'm a multi-species guy. I don't really go after necessarily huge fish. We get some half-decent flatties around here in the summer, so I do target them a bit. And occasionally I'll get on the bug to go catch a muskie, and I'll work real hard to get a decent muskie. But other than that, it's like I fish for what's biting. Yeah, 15-pound bass is huge, man. Yeah, my biggest largemouth is 7 pounds, but that's good for Pennsylvania. Fish every day, you kind of have to fish for what's biting sometimes. Might not be what you want to catch, but I still enjoy it. Go back up to where we were catching the perch. Put one down there for the perch. All right, Unlimited RC, I appreciate you coming over here. Just missed one. That was a good whack right there. Gonna come back for it or not. Uh-oh. That could be the day right there. Oh, man. Dangerous. I got it way up in the tunnel, so wanted to bring it down here, see if we get anything different. Get a tunnel fish before I break my other leg. Uploaded full video of the aquarium. Awesome, Ring Spot. I'll try to track you down after the live. Yeah, if you guys fishy things, do you fish Lake Michigan, brown trout in the winter? If you guys ever see me put the I'm driving sign up in your chat, it means I'm watching while I'm driving. I do a good bit of driving coming back from these fishing days and when I'm getting off of work at night. And I don't put the radio on. I always put a YouTuber on and I'll just watch. I might comment at a red light or something. I do try to support you guys. One stinking worm, I guess I got hit. While it's falling down the wall, they're stripping me. Let's go with one more hook. I mean, one more worm. I know a worm escaped. You gonna hit it? Time for a soda. I don't know where this came from. I found it in my car and I have no idea how old it is. I don't know what they put in ginger ales, but it's been like near zero for like 2 weeks at night and it never froze. Slab likes the ginger ale. ACBQ. Bye-bye. Thank you, Slab. Ain't the internet a wonderful place, guys? Being family friendly is tough because I want to have some fun with some of the trolls, but you never know who's watching. Somebody's got to be the grown-up, I guess. Can drop fish here. Who's zoo? Are you talking like jigging? We are kind of jigging. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can drop fish here. We're fishing for perch. Let me just start answering any question I think they might be asking. Fishing for perch, yellow perch, bluegill, and crappie. And I'm basically just casting out with a worm and letting it sit there. Yeah, if it's worse than Slab. If it's worse than Slab's comments, it's an automatic kick to the curb. I give people a chance though. If they come back and they're cool, that's fine. You know, a lot of kids watch, like younger people, a lot of people with like, you know, mental disabilities and things. So I think some of them are just crying for help. So I try to give people a chance. But also have a community to look out for. The few people that I've had to kick to the curb, it's because that I felt like they had threatened, you know, people in our community. So I took them out. Other than that, everybody's welcome. Tuna Dwight, can you throw the fish to the other side? Are you over there, Dwight? Did you see my tuna steak video, Dwight? I made tuna steak the other night, but I don't think that's the tuna you like. Neat. What'd I do? I made a tuna steak. It was on my recipe playlist. I do a lot of cooking if you guys are hanging out and you haven't watched any of my videos. I have a lot of playlists, and been doing a lot of cooking. It's something I'm going to do more and more of. I like to cook wild game and fish, and then I'll make short, like 3-minute videos out of them. Just giving you guys the recipe and showing you how I did it. I got a piece of cod in the fridge that I'm going to cook when I get home. Oh, there he is. Oh, I missed him. I need to make some sauces up. I got to see what I got in the house. I've been doing this like lemon dill sauce lately. I made it at work, and I'm going to make it at home. It's awesome. And I want to try it on, I had it on salmon, but I think it'll be good on almost any fish. But I'm thinking of doing like a fish taco with the cod and putting that lemon dill sauce on it. Just making it kind of like with a lot of onion in it. I forget what that, it's like tzatziki sauce. I forget how to pronounce that. Oh, I'm gonna bite it. You want it? Well, that's a little close to the snag. Hopefully don't snag there. Jim Britt, what's going on? Box turtle. No, I don't cook box turtle. Did I say something dumb? Box turtle. James Oliver, what's going on? Hey, thanks, Tuna Dwight. No, I'm not getting skunked. You compliment me and then you tell me I'm getting skunked? No, I caught like over 10 fish today. See, when you're a professional like me, you can multitask. I told you I was going to get snagged. I'm just that good. I can carry on a conversation and haul in mondos all day long. We caught a white crappie, we caught a few yellow perch, and a few bluegills. And we even caught a tree. We caught a big tree. Snapping turtle's good. That's on my list. I've eaten it, but I haven't done a video on it. That's on my list this year. I want to find a spot that's like ethical to, a lot of places don't want them there. So I'm going to try to find a place like that and take it out from there. I don't know. One of my best friends is a herpetologist, I think it is. So I always feel, I don't know, he's like super protective of turtles. And, I'm not looking forward to that fight in the friendship when I eat one of those suckers. But he's an outdoorsman. He's like a naturalist. So he shoots and, shoots and eats deer and all. But he's for some reason he doesn't think people should eat turtles. All the gear and no idea fishing. That's an amazing channel name. You deserve a wrench just for that channel name. That's amazing. Good luck today, sir. You can harvest a lot of fish, so there will be fish to eat. By the way, I also like to eat fish. Have a nice day. I'm going to wrench you up because you've been hanging out. I appreciate you. I know you're working with the language barrier, so I appreciate that. I don't know, James. Do I want to know why you got suspended from school? You guys want to hear how I met my wife? Talking about getting suspended from school, I can tell you how I met my wife. That's a good story. Spill it, James. Dwight, nice to meet you. I just subbed your channel. So, awesome, Sky Blue. Dwight's actually my oldest member. He is my oldest member. I mean, not old, he might be my oldest member by age too, but I mean, as he's been a member probably 15 months now. So, yeah. The stories always sound good until you go to tell it, and then it's like it's not that good. Verizon Sports back. Jerry Boston, hello, hello, another member, awesome member. Appreciate you guys. Oh, he hit it right there. So, I was in high school, and my wife and I, who I didn't know at the time, was in my wood tech class. And like she sat at our table. I never really talked to her too much, I don't think, in there. Am I getting hit? I am. Dang, missed him. And one day, a kid was like screwing around with her, kept shining like this laser light in her eye, messing with her, like picking on her. And I've got a short fuse. Like, it's really hard to get me to flip out. Just trying to think if YouTube will do anything when I say this story. But when I do flip out, oh, hold on, I got some line here. Let me grab that line. Maybe I can get a jig back. Come on, so close to getting this. Nope, just broke more of it off. I was hoping I'd get lucky and it would pop off. Yeah, so this dude shines a laser light. And it takes a lot to get me mad, but there's a little more behind the scenes I can't really talk about. But so I flip on him. I grab him, and I threw him up on the surface planer, and I may have tried to turn it on. So, yeah, I was suspended for a while, but ended up marrying her. Chandler, welcome in. We are fishing for yellow perch, crappie, and bluegills. So that's the official story. Bouncer. Oh, man. The buffet hostess. I think you're right? I've heard this story before. She was excited by your eating prowess or something, I don't know. Yeah, he caught a fish down there. The gray heron just caught a fish, ate it. Wasn't a big fish, but he caught one. Let me see what you guys are chatting about. Yeah, it's beautiful out. It's in the 50s. Birds are fighting over that spot now. Just like fishermen. Like the one bird caught a fish, and immediately the other bird flew into its spot. There was some random aquarium ideas. Accidentally found this live. Oh, that's awesome, Ring Spot. Yeah, great group here. 28 keeper crappie. That's awesome, Maga. Congrats on that one, man. You're one of the guys that bring the beer in. It's a victimless crime, I think. Was it a Haas's? What kind of Where did you go? I'm a Haas guy. That's my favorite buffet. All right. All the food's gone. Now we can get the business of fishing. Got one right now. Yep, we're catching them. Yes. Another bluegill. Yeah, we were double digits, you know, just having a nice chat and fishing. Nothing special. There he is, right there. Nice little bluegill. Are there fish sticks? There's 2 fish sticks right here. Right. Those fish sticks are going back. Yeah. About a dozen. Just popping along. Nothing huge, nothing special. Waiting for something special to show up. But I've been doing so much ice fishing. Worms. I got some minnows. They didn't want anything to do with the minnows, so they're hitting. Oh, lost them. They're hitting the worms. And in case you guys start asking, yes, it's a lure. I've lost all my good little hooks, and I left the pack in the car, so I'm down to a Joe's fly with worms on it. But it's working. Oh my God, that's crazy, Don. Catch a few of them. You might, yeah, I gotta go right to work after this, D-Nice. Otherwise, yeah, I do eat a lot of fish. Tito's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, I eat a lot of fish. I would normally cook them up, but this place is an hour drive. I fish every day, so I'm not gonna keep them today. I wanted to get some fish for you guys, and the ice is messy today, and we have 30-mile-an-hour winds, so a lot of my lives are really focused on trying to find a spot that's half decent to fish without wind, without all the noise, annoying things. So I put a lot of thought into that stuff, and it's not always like, oh, that's the best spot to fish. It's pretty much the only spot to fish some days. A lot of people in Pennsylvania just kind of take the whole season off. I do my best to keep the show rolling every day. The majority of my awesome fish were unexpected, so I know that you put your time in, things happen, so spring's right around the corner. Yeah, I'd rather catch one big one too, but right now the big ones really aren't biting around here. Like our big ones are like catfish and carp. I can't even, it's all ice, you know, you can't get on those spots right now. As soon as the river opens up, I'll be doing more of the carp and catfish lives where we're waiting on bigger fish. I enjoy those. Occasionally we'll do the creek stuff too, just to do something different, but unless I'm eating them. If I'm eating the fish, then yeah, I'd rather 100 little yellow perch than one giant catfish. I'll cut them up and have a big old fish fry. A lot of sirens down here. Got 96 thumbs up. We might hit 100 today. Might be the first time we've hit 100 and not been ice fishing. Yeah, we might get some channel cats. I've got a spot where I caught 2 nice channel cats last February, so I might go there. It's about an hour drive from my house too, but after today it should definitely be open. I think today it might still have like a shelf of ice on it, so I might have to take like my rappelling stuff and like rappel down there with a hatchet and break open the ice if no one else has done it, which they probably haven't. I'll have to make the path, I guess. It's like brackish water, but there's a spot on the bank. TY, welcome in here. Pennsylvania, probably already got told. Yep, Randy got him. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Tito wants to know how everybody's doing. I'm doing pretty good. I got to get out of here soon, but other than that, it's doing pretty good. Got to work tonight, but it's a fun time to work when you live near Philly because it's all Eagles and it's all Eagles prep. Everything we're doing at work is getting food and stuff ready for the Super Bowl. So it's a lot of fun. I got this joker trying to move in on my spot over here. see them. Let me fish from this side. Keep an eye on the clown. Let me know if you guys can see that joker down there. You can. TY, thank you. Appreciate you coming in. We've got about 15 fish here so far. Perch, bluegills, and crappie. Stripped me. I was asleep on that one. I'm not lost, I'm exploring. What's the weather up your way? It's got to be in the 50s down here. And I'm about an hour south from where I live, so it's even warmer than probably where I live. We are having a heat wave. It felt so weird to come out here and not fish on the ice today. I'm at work right now, going fishing tomorrow to make a video. Awesome, Tito. Awesome. Pushing 40. Yeah, I think this weekend might be our last ice fishing. If we go out. I'm not even sure I'm going to go out. It's my wife's birthday and the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm pretty much only YouTube. I do have Instagram. Hey, Backlash. I slept through Mindy's live this morning. I'm good. How you doing? If it doesn't, people when I go fishing each day, I'm famous for giving bags of Place Central. That's awesome. I'm not lost 2 days in a row. 40 for February. Yep. It was nice to get a real winter, honestly. It's been so warm the last couple winters they couldn't even ice fish, like at all. Rather have a nice cold month, have all the ice frozen up, and then let it get warm. Colorado. Yo, Anthony with the $5. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Awesome. I just shared out one of Anthony's videos a couple days ago. He was doing a beer batter crappie fry. It looked good. I try to share people out, not just my members. I try to share people out that I see in the chat. And there's just so many people that come in. It's like I try to get them all. Sometimes impossible, but try to. I got a piece of cod calling my name in the fridge. If I get home in time, I'm going to cook that before work. There we go, fish on. Oh, what is this guy? Oh, new species today. New species. Now you guys tell me. Tito, you still in here? This looks like what you catch down there. That's not a bluegill. Now somebody's going to tell me it's a bluegill, but I know it's not a bluegill. Get the sun on the other side here. Hold on. And it's not really a pumpkin seed. It's got red on its ear. So is it a red ear? Or is that what you guys call a shell cracker? Or is that a shell cracker or a red ear? You guys tell me what this one is. I don't think it's a warmouth. I don't think we really have them on my side of the state. Red ear? That's... See, somebody told me we don't have red ears either. Come on, Tito, you can't hit sunfish. I know it's a sunfish. Red ear? All right, cool. That's a rare catch for me then. Tito. All right, he's going back, whatever he is. Sunfish. Get out of here, sunfish. So that's fourth species of the day. Hybrids, always say for hybrid. Sunfish for sure, yeah. Yeah, it's a sunfish, all right. I know most of them. Like if it's a pumpkin seed, I know. I know a green. I know the greens. No problem with the green sunfish. No problem with the red breast sunfish, bluegills. But the hybrids get me. The hybrids, and then the red ears and the long ears and the short ears. We just caught that's our fourth species of the day. So I'm kind of a multi-species guy. I don't get all nerded up with the scientific names of them because I'm not smart enough. I can't remember them all. They are good to have their scientific names though, because people around the world call things different names. Like I think brim or a shellcracker is a red ear, I think. So if you were to call it by the scientific name, we'd all keep it straight, but shark. That's a pike, yeah. It's definitely, it had all the markings of a fish, an edible fish. All right, we're having a good time. That guy down there is so miserable he didn't catch him. Look at him sitting down there in the water. He's gonna yank if you keep watching that bird, I guarantee you, he's gonna yank a fish out. He's caught one while I'm standing here. There's Tito's link. Yeah, feel free to drop your links, guys. The mods in here. Share them out. Connect around. Lots of good people in here. If you're just coming in, hit the thumbs up for me if you can. Let's get to 100. We're at 99. I'm not lying. I'm a little excited about the red ear. I've only caught probably 5 of those in my life. There's not a lot around. And I caught one during that fishing competition that we won a couple years ago. So I picked the right time to catch one. I was in a multi-species competition, and I caught a couple weird catches that put me over the edge, and that was one of them. The red ear was one. The big carp in the middle of winter was another weird catch. And the big channel cat in the middle of winter was a weird catch. It was just a good stretch of fishing. Hey, Manic, we took a break today. The weather's warm, first of all. Has a lot of water on top of it. So I don't think it's really safe, and it'll be really messy. And it's windy, so we picked this spot about an hour from my house. It's the bottom of a dam, basically, the spillway. So the water's coming out at like 50 degrees, and it's not frozen right here. To go down around the bend, it's all ice, but right here it's not. So that's why we came here today, to get out of the wind and to break out the long poles. I just let them, it can be eaten. It can be eaten, but I let them go. Sometimes we do catch and release. I got to go to work right after this, so I don't have time to go home and clean them up. It's a long drive for me to get here. Hey, Villagrams, welcome in. How many kids do you have, Villagrams? Seem like you got a lot of kids running around that house. Curious. Villagrams ties flies and jigs, I believe. The Dope Channel, welcome in. Crappie, sunfish, bass, perch. Nice little mix in these spots that come out of the backside of the lakes. Could pull a carp out of here. So probably just break off on this setup. Could get a catfish. There we go. We hit 100 thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. It's like the 4th time I think I've ever hit 100 on a live. I have one daughter. She is 4 years old, and she's like 10. I swear, I hear more than one kid. She seems like an awesome kid. She's always checking out what you're doing. Ollie Goes Fishing from the UK. Welcome in here. I've seen you around. I'm going to hand you a wrench because I know who you are. I just haven't had you in my live, so thanks for coming over. Justin, what's... All right, let me focus on my rod here because these guys are biting so light, it's really easy to miss them. High energy. High energy. You talking to me, Slav? You talking to me? Dang, the sun went in. It's getting cold. There he is. Oh, pulled it right out of his mouth. I'm doing the same right now in Pennsylvania. That's where I am, Pennsylvania. You go on the DEC, they will tell you exactly where they just dropped multiple fish into ponds. Multiple fish in the ponds. I know they do the trout schedule, but unfortunately all the trout spots that I know around me that are stocked are under 3 inches of ice. Yeah, that's where we've been fishing. That's an hour and a half north of me. But yeah, all the pickerel catch and cooks you saw, Dope Channel, if you checked out my videos, that's where we've been fishing for the last 3 weeks. That's too far. I got to work right after today, so I can't get up there. But yeah, we got some nice fish out of there. Some big bass and some nice pickerel. What's your PB bass? 7-pound largemouth is my PB. Don't take this the wrong way, but I think it's always interesting on the verticals when you get new people and the first thing they ask is your PB. It's just funny. I'm a multi-species guy. Half those guys on YouTube you guys watch that are excited about PBs are all fake ponds that they stock and stuff. So I've never really been into like weighing fish to say how big it was, because my biggest flathead came out of a pond, so I don't count that one. But I don't mean anything by it. It's not what drives me or motivates me. I do like multi-species. Me the ostrich. That's a cool name though, me the ostrich. I like that. Slavic, we're in the United States, so unfortunately I only know English, a little bit of German, a little bit of Spanish, but I don't know that language. All right, Hoo Zoo. I cannot pronounce these, but thank you for coming in. Have a great day. Well, that was a horrible cast. I'm gonna go back over in this spot, see if I can catch a perch up there. Playing with their sunfish long enough. Was geht, Bruder? Kennst Deutsch? Das ist gut. I'm not real good at it. Einmal Bier bitte is one of the few sentences I can throw together. But I like, what's going on? German, that is good. I don't know. When I went to Germany, everybody there wanted to speak English. And I was trying to learn German, and they all just wanted to speak English. So I didn't learn as much as I should have. Just subscribe to your channel. Thank you for making me a moderator. Yeah, sure thing, Dope Channel. Where in PA are you? You up around the lake? They're draining that lake come spring. That's why we've been fishing it hard, since it's going to be a full die-off anyway. Yeah, I'm sure it is, Slavic. I'll be honest, if you fry carp, it tastes really good. Flounder. Yeah, we've cooked carp. I've got a playlist. I got a trash fish playlist. There we go. He's off. I have 2 recipes out there for carp. But it doesn't matter where they come from. You do, I find you have to bleed them too, but you also have to be mindful of what body of water you're taking them out of. You're right in Tobyhanna. So do you know what's going on with the lake? I heard they're doing the dam. They have to repair the dam, so that's why they're draining it. But then I was up there Sunday, and the dude that was fishing next to us told me that it was the Army barracks is doing something with the property. Like, it's not going to be filled back up. You got any local insight knowledge on that situation? That's about an hour and a half from us. There's KK, welcome. I thought you were taking a break, brother. I thought you were taking a break from YouTube. Coming over to my channel on your break, I appreciate you. Something with the spillways. Is that what you caught? Yeah, that's weird. That was weird. I don't know what that was. That was something. I felt like a fish and a snag at the same time. I don't know what that was. I know I was only saying that just for live. I said I was taking a break from supporting. I said I was just taking a break from live. Oh, I gotcha. I'm just, oh, go. I almost fell in the water. I'm just messing with you. Breaks are good. You got to take breaks sometimes. I slept in. That was my break. I slept in today. Friday you'll be back. Yeah, Villigrams. I've noticed that during the whole lockdown. That was kind of one of the reasons we started the channel up, or kind of like made the focus of our channel like new anglers, because we met so many people out fishing that didn't have family members that were into fishing. Like I grew up in an outdoors family, so all the stuff I learned from an early age, I never didn't know it. I learned it as a baby. But you don't realize how much stuff you know that is common sense to you, but it's just not common to somebody who got in it at, like, say, age 40. All of a sudden they're out fishing because there's a lockdown. Oh no. Not this thing again. I gotta take a walk over there. Hey, Weld, welcome in. Let's see if I can get my last good lure out. Otherwise, it might be a wrap on the day. But we got it. Almost out of worms anyway. Sit it over there. 606 is incredibly crazy. That's good for you, KK. I'm glad you're growing. Yeah, there's so much good fishing down here in the summer too that I'm more of a winter guy up there. I don't need to travel in the summer. We fish every day on this channel, so it's, you can only go so many trips with gas, The more the super chats and stuff rolls in, the more I can travel. Thank God. Like we're taking an RV trip down to Florida, and that's stuff that we wouldn't be able to do if people didn't help with memberships and stuff on our channel. This summer we're getting 4 fishing kayaks. I have a fleet of kayaks, and I'm going to start doing more guiding. So hopefully we'll just kind of keep snowballing and be able to travel more. But in the summer I do a lot of carp and catfish. So I kind of stick around here a lot. But I would love to do more. Once my kids are off from school in the summer, then we do a lot more of like fishing and camping. Venison lasagna sounds awesome. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I took the camera off that bird and he just caught a fish. As soon as I took the camera off him. He just ate a little yellow perch. Yeah, it's smart, Anthony, and people can connect over that way too. New fish finder, nice. Yeah, I'm selling my 2 boats. I don't know. I'm probably going to sell my fish finder with them. You fish every day and you fish the same areas. It's like I know every spot. I know the structures, and I don't enjoy staring at the screen. So I usually use the fish finder for, honestly, is temperature 1. And 2 is structure, but like I know where all the structure is. I've got them all marked on paper maps, so I can load it on like a GPS and just go point to point almost. As far as like the live scoping, I just don't like staring at a screen, so I don't use it. I know it works, obviously. really not producing up there. All the bites are down here now. Put it back in the pool. Yeah, it seems like the live worms is what everything is going for lately. Uh, Carp and catfish lives are a lot easier too because you have, if it's just me, it's 3 poles out there we're watching. There's more to do. You're cutting bait and it keeps the live a nice flow to it, and you can have a better conversation with the hope of like a decent fish that you can weigh, and then people can, we give away stickers, we guess the weight and all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. And then if my son's out, then I got 6 rods, my other son's out, we're up to 9 rods, my wife's out, we got 12 rods, and it's where if I'm with another angler, then it's a lot more fun. Yeah, the worms are expensive. That's where a lot of the super chat money goes, right to the local bait shop. I live right a couple miles from like a mom and pop bait shop. So a lot of that money goes right to them, which makes me feel good because they're a good family. Helps them pay their mortgage. Well, they don't even have a mortgage. Helps them pay their taxes. 3 generations and they still have to pay taxes in that house. It's sick. They were closed this morning, which is rare. I got to check on them, make sure they're all right. Yeah, Pearson's Plugs, Pearson's Bait and Tackle is the shop that I go to. I worked there as a kid. I worked there several times through my life, and I still work there in trout season. When everyone else is out catching trout on opening day, I'm usually in the shop. That's all right. Almost took that one to the face. Where'd they go? Yeah, it's too cold to get them out of the ground here. The ground's frozen solid, but in the springtime, yeah, I raise a bunch outside in my gardens. I've got like raised beds loaded with them, but right now we can't get at them. License with second pull fee is $75. Oh, I think I'll stay in Pennsylvania. Holy cow, $75. Well, we're probably in the 60s. I forget what it costs with the trout stamp. I don't know. We're going to risk it. We're going to go back to where we were snagging up. When I break off, it's almost time to go anyway. Walmart last night, paid $10 for 18 eggs for my family. Brooklyn told me eggs are $9 a dozen. Holy cow. Yeah, we raise our own chickens, thank God. I haven't bought eggs in years. Or beef. We're going to risk it. We're going to go right over the snag here. Right over the snag. Followed you on Instagram. Ooh, big jet right over our heads. So it's from Brooklyn, then moved to Staten Island, and moved up here to Pennsylvania. Very cool. I will try to find you. It's a Aradida. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that, because I would have been like, who's this? Did I get him? What's going on there? I think that was a fishing reel malfunction. I don't even think that was a bite. I think I somehow got tangled around my finger. Amateur move. 10 eggs, $1.99, Netherlands. There he is. Oh, he's off. Yeah, all my table scraps go right out to my chickens, so they don't cost us too much. They're pretty good investment. We've had chickens for about 20 years now, I want to say. It's so easy to keep. You can have 20 of them as easy as you can get 2 of them. Yeah, we won't get political here, but yeah. It might get worse before it gets better, though. It's not always easy to clean up crap, but yeah. A lot of places you're not even allowed to have chickens, which is a rough thing, you know. I only have 10 right now. Lover Toy Pups, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Yeah, I couldn't live without my chickens. It's like, man, I have 10 because it's just enough. Like, we always have eggs and we don't have too many. It's not worth trying to sell them. And we were going to do that, and then it's like you need a permit to sell them, so it's not worth it. Just step out. What lure are we down to? Let me show you what we're down to. I might take one of those thorns off the bush next. We've lost all our good gear, so we're down to a Joe's fly with a worm off of it. Oh, Lord. You know, somebody's going to be like, I was in this guy's live. Total idiot. He was throwing a lure with worms on it. I grew up milking cows. The corporate entities cleaned out all this. Yep, they did. I live near Ole Valley, which was like the milk capital of the world. And it's all owned by one dude now. You know, basically one corporation. So now I'm trying to get snagged. I'm literally fishing the snag, and now I can't get snagged. I'm like, I don't care. I get snagged, we'll just end the live. Just had a beautiful show of different animals not too far from me in Scranton. Very nice. Yeah, Scranton's awesome. Got a lot of family in Scranton. That's the City of Lights, I think they call that. Also where they invented first aid, apparently. Probably from all the coal mines. See if I can get another worm on here. We're down to our last worm, guys. We are down to the last worm. Can we catch one more fish? Glad I bought the second box of worms. Not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll see what the weather. They're calling for snow tomorrow, so I'll have to watch that. But we'll fish somewhere. We'll be live at 10 o'clock. Somewhere. If I'm on ice, I'll have the inner tube right next to me, because that's going to be some thin ice. Yeah, the Dope channel, leave a comment on one of my videos so I know where you're at, and it'll make it easy for me to connect back to you, because I got to leave here. And then I got to go right to work, and then I'll be working till like midnight. I live a crazy, hectic life. So I'm a pretty good supporter of people, but you got to make it easy on me. I'll give you watch hours, and I always got screens playing. But it's hard to keep track of. I missed one. He picked it up and swam right at me. I want to catch one on my last worm. It'd be kind of sad when you lose your last worm and that's just the end of your bait for the day. Yeah, we have an awesome community here. We have an awesome community. It helps we fish like every day the same exact time. You know? Everyone knows what they're going to get. We fish all over the place, from all the different species. We try to talk about mental health, but we don't preach on the subject. We get out and explore nature. And we try to help people out if they got questions on anything, especially fishing related. This joker's coming back to my spot. He got one. I think he had one. I don't think he missed it. I don't know if he ate it that quick or not. He must have eaten it. Looked like he might have eaten it. Cool looking birds anyway. Friday Night Fishing Club. What's that, man? That's a cool name. Friday Night Fishing Club. Do you fish on Friday nights? Is that like your night? Thanks for coming in here. Appreciate it. We're getting ready to wrap it up. Kind of losing faith now. The bite's kind of slowed down. A nice double-digit day. 4 different species. Had a good time while it lasted. We're in Pennsylvania, United States. I'm hearing 5 inches, but I don't know. That was hours ago. Could be totally different by now. Who knows? They like to talk it up so you watch the weather nonstop. That's awesome. You're in the right place then, Dope Channel. Yeah. Yep. We have a lot of outspoken people. You're every Friday night. Awesome, man. What part of the world do you live in, John? Oh, my trash is blown away. Hold on, I'm a hypocrite. Let me get it. Let me get it. Getting it alive, I speak out against all the litter bugs. And by end it alive, I'm littering. Not on purpose, but okay. Yeah, getting outside even in the winter is really important for mental health. It's kind of you have to talk to people where they're at. You know, too much YouTube, too much social media is not good, but unfortunately, that's where everybody's at. So you want to talk to people and make a difference. It's kind of where you got to meet them, I think. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, people are allowed to speak out about it now, and it's something so many people suffer from that you're not really allowed, or, you know, weren't really allowed to talk about before, especially men. This joker's on the wall now. So I'm going to steal a spot. He's looking over there. Must be a fish there. John is a sea fisherman from the UK. Very cool. I'm going to wrench you up. Feel free to connect around. I think I just missed one. Let me focus on my line, see if I can get one last fish here before we call it a day. These guys are very territorial. Another one sneaking in, scared that one out. I'm going to cast it and let it sit. It's easier to line, like watch the line if you sit it down. When I hold it, it's 2-pound fluoro. It shakes. Yeah, it's definitely playing with it. Couldn't tell if that was a fish or just my hand shaking, but you sit the rod down and it moves, you know it's a fish. Swam all the way in with it again. He picked one of the worms off. Desperately want to catch one last one before I go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make you like a weak person. And I think that was the old thing. If you talked about mental health, it made you like a weak person. And when I used to race bikes, half my team were combat vets, and holy cow, the stories you would hear and the stuff that they went through. You know, there's a lot of tragic stuff. When you live long enough, you experience a lot of crap. You're supposed to just bury it in your gut and not feel anything, you know? This is going to be the last cast. I forgot how to catch fish. Yeah, I find staying super busy helps. It's when I'm not doing anything, which is why I keep my schedule like I have. I wake up, I'm doing breakfast, getting the kids on the bus, and then I go right out to fish. And these days, as soon as I get done fishing, get the kids off the bus, and then I go right to work. There's a helicopter. I hope they're not doing an ice rescue. Landing a helicopter up there. Oh, dang. Took the worst time. About 15 to 20. 15 to 20, Travis. Wasn't the most exciting day, but we made the right call. Probably would have been more exciting watching me in shorts on thin ice, but this was the right call for today. Tried the fast hooks at that time. All right. Can't end on a cast that you have a bite on. So I got to cast one more time. Right on top of the snag. I'm just donating my Joe's fly to the snag out there. Yeah, Travis is a local, he lives real close to me. We fish together a lot. He has 30 kids. We fish with all his kids. He's known to clear out whole lake systems to feed his family. Oh man, I can't wait for Hawaiian shirts. I only wear Hawaiian shirts when I'm carp fishing. I have to buy some new ones this year. I want to get some like merch. I want to get some like Hawaiian shirt merch. But my merch shop is horrible. Who's just went out? Mike's, MVP Fishing. I ordered his mug December 15th. They just emailed me today that my order's ready and going out. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Offshore 30. I don't know. It seems right. Once you get over like 3 or 4, it's hard to count them all. So I might have counted a couple of them twice. I don't know. I'm going to cast this one on up there, let it sit there, and I'm going to start packing everything up. Pick some of the slobs trash up too. Probably keep the minnows, even the dead ones, because I might go catfishing. Oh, that was a hit. Decided to throw my dead minnows in there after all. Leave you guys run so I can show you the lake on the other side on the way out. Well, I tried that. Spot plenty. I did catch mine. The crappie did come right off that tip, but they're everywhere though. Look, they also say they're right there. There's one right there on the rocks. There's one back here in the woods. Is there crappie up there, Slab? Is that the crappie hole? I use a Spreadshirt for mine, next day shipping. I might talk to you on that, Brad. Well, I know I want to have other options, but I'm going to a local place that I can walk in there and talk to them, and their prices are actually better than what I'm using now. And the fact that I can walk in there and pick it up and then ship it on my own will help out. Like I got Alaskan Assassin has a mug that hasn't shipped yet. I've got stuff just sitting, waiting. It's Spring is who I use. They're horrible. I don't know. I think they changed so fast because that was what everyone told me to go with 6 months ago. It's leaving a crappie there. Hey, Texas. I'm at work coming in to leave a lake. I appreciate it. We're heading out. I'm going to walk you guys out in a minute. There's the last snag. All right. Looks like my Joe's Fly is going home with me. That's nice. Appreciate everyone coming in. We ended up with 112 thumbs up. I'm going to get everything organized. We'll walk out of here, and I want to see what the helicopter's doing up there. Hope everybody's all right. There might be some excitement going on. Gotta figure out if I can take the charger off or not. Let's see where we're at. 78, yep, I can take that off. Thanks, Villagrams, appreciate that. Yeah, sure. gets you for sure. So I want to get a lot of hats done, so I can start doing some giveaways with the hats, and then I have them already ready to go. Then keep it pretty simple, I think. I want to get some towels, fishing towels with the Anyfin logo on it. I don't want to get too much stuff. I got way too much stuff in the merch shop. I went a little crazy, like baby onesies. That was kind of a joke. I was having a good time at the time, making up some stuff, but I got to go clean that shop out. Hey, Jimmy. What do you go into the woods for when you are fishing, Bob? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Slab? You told me to fish where the birds are. The birds are in the woods. Look. This is where you said, Slab. Oh yeah, that. Slab told me to fish where these birds are. Let me try up here. Huh? We're just joking. We're heading out. 4 species today. Let me get this thing dropped down a little bit. 4 different species. We caught a bunch of bluegills, some yellow perch, white crappie, and a red ear. Red ear was the cool catch of the day for me. Did he poop up there? Is that what he was doing? We're gonna go straight up this. I'm gonna get my workout. It actually feels good on my ankle. Flat ground hurts the worst. Going up a steep hill feels really good on it. I think because I stretch out my hamstring. Told you it's windy up here though. That's why we're hiding down there. It's gonna be nasty. Whew. Yeah, it's a pretty steep one. That's where we just were. Getting old. I never used to breathe heavy going up hills. Old or fat, or old and fat. There she is. So now you know why we're hiding down in the ditch, getting out of that wind. I'll shut the live down there. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you. And my body's finally kind of working again, so tendons kind of, it is what it is. I did all that non-surgical therapy and it's working, so I think I could live without the tendon. I think what it was it took me forever to build up all the other muscles that end up doing the job of what your tendon's supposed to do. Like I felt like I had no cartilage in my legs. I just don't want to be cut. I've had tons of surgery. For some reason, I just don't want to do it anymore. There's a piece of wood or a turtle. That's a catfish head. Look at that. Catfish hunter. Holy cow. Holy moly. That's a nice cat. Yeah, they do all look the same. You're right, Bouncer. I pulled up here. It was the weirdest moment. I'm like, wait, this was the other spot. I got confused with the other spot we just fished. But I'm like, I know it's not because I drove in a different direction. But man, I guess the Army Corps of Engineers have like one blueprint that they just use every time. Who's leaving? Doug, thanks for coming in, bud. Appreciate you. You take care. Don't eat me. I'm the hot dog man. Skeeter fell asleep. He was up at 3 o'clock or 4:20, I guess it was, doing his live. It was nasty out there. Yeah, that's the 37-pounder Skeeter's looking for. It took a migration south. That's a big cat for this lake, honestly. That's a really big cat for this lake. Yeah. Yeah, I would say there's 3 spillways that I fish all within an hour of my house that look identical. And it's that style right there. Now, Nockamixon's looks a little different, but I think that's older. Do you need the bathroom, Bouncer? I don't think it is open. I'm afraid to check, because once I check, then I have to go. And it's not open, and I'm stuck outside having to go to the bathroom. It's a crazy world. There's my jigs. Right where I left them. This is the passenger side. Take my fish to work with me. Okay. So get warm, get in the car, and then I'll say my formal goodbyes. All right, he's buckled up my minnows for safety here. Give me 1 second, I'll be right in. Man, it was beautiful out of the wind, but man, it is nasty up here. Holy cow. Yeah, that was too far. That was too far to walk. It wasn't like we were slaying them on the jigs anyway. It was about the same with or without them. So. And I wasn't 100% sure I had them in the car, so I wasn't going to come all the way up here for that. But, what are we at? I'm going to shut this thing down and get home and off to work. Figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. We'll definitely be fishing. I got some options. I'm not crazy about all the options. Yeah, I don't know. I might hit the river tomorrow. I'll see if Steve's around. I'll see if he can give me a river report. Maybe even go up where we fish with Steve. Or I can go down towards Philly And there's a waterfall down there I could fish under, a dam, not a waterfall. I don't think that'll be frozen. We could go down there and see if we could get something. Yeah, yeah, it wasn't too long of a walk, but it wasn't like they were doing anything anyway. And honestly, I was hoping we'd get something different by changing up tactics a little bit. Caught a good mess. I wouldn't have starved. Let me let this guy go. I'm not in the mood to getting followed this road. Weirdo mountain biker. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Brad, but I think there's a lot of ice there on the side too, so I think I'm gonna need to do some work there. The guy's going down there with a trout net. Well, let me shut this down before I hit the road and save my battery for the drive. Yeah, I'll try to put a post out tonight for the members, let you know where we're going tomorrow, but we'll be fishing. We got enough spots, a lot of options now, so that's a good thing. And we got some really good fishing coming, so we got bad weather coming, which could get them fired up tomorrow. But you guys know where my heart is, man. You know what I mean by DC, where the carp, or where the carp are, the trout are, and the geese are. Geese Witherspoon and Falpicino. That's where I really want to be fishing. So as soon as that spot's open, you're going to see me right there. There's a lot of trout that haven't been caught in there. But all right, let me end this. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out. And I'll hop off of here and I'll probably put somebody's live on. Got somebody behind me. I'm an idiot. All right. Catch y'all later. Peace out.